Hello, good morning. We're glad to have you here. Let me just get settled here with my things. Hi, everybody. I am Amy Heutel. I am the proud principal of the Pleasantdale Panthers. I've been practicing that one. It is a pleasure to have all of you with us today in our beautiful new school. We chose to do it in the Media Center because it feels like home to us. This is really the heartbeat of the school, so thank you for being with us. I wrote out everything I have to say, so I didn't forget anything. So excuse me. It is a humbling moment to stand before you in this crowd of Pleasantdale supporters, young and old, to mark this very special occasion. And thank you all for coming and being here. It's my sincere pleasure to welcome you to the ribbon cutting ceremony for the new Pleasantdale School. Thank you to Dwight Villafane, our health and PE coach, who created such a lovely opening video. As you can clearly see, it is an exhilarating time to be at Pleasantdale Elementary, and our students truly love their new building. Thank you to my ribbon cutting committee, who you saw in the hallway, who made the school feel welcoming and like they're at home. And thank you to Mr. William Nittler, our music teacher, for putting together a beautiful performance for today. I'd like to recognize some special people joining me today, and I hope I didn't leave any names out. I have Mr. Trenton Arnold, our Region 2 Superintendent, Ms. Allison Gevertz, District 4 School Board Trustee, and, Ms. Deidre Pierce, our District 3 School Board Trustee. I got that out right. Of course, Ms. Cheryl Watson-Harris, our District Superintendent, is joining us today. We have Ms. Trikara Taylor, our Coordinator of the World Language Programs in DeKalb, and she's going to speak to you a little bit about the World Language Program we have here at Pleasantdale. And lastly, Mr. Richard Boyd, who is our Interim Chief Operating Officer for DeKalb County. Let's give them a round of applause for being here. I'd also like to recognize Commissioner Robert Patrick, who is in our audience. Thank you for joining us today. We also have some builders who are architects, I believe, on the project. The superintendent of the project, Paul Roselle, if you can wave. And our architect, Becky Tyson. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for this school. This community's passion and investment in the future continue to amaze and inspire me. Today's ceremony highlights and is a tangible reminder of our mission to inspire a lifelong passion for learning and to help our kids become the best version of themselves with integrity and responsibility at their core. This is made possible in part by our unwavering commitment to providing the highest quality teaching and learning environment for our faculty and students. These new facilities are a bold reflection of that commitment. Reaching a major milestone like this can only be achieved through incredible teamwork. I am honored to work alongside some of the best in the business and want to publicly acknowledge the dedication and commitment of our faculty and staff, and in particular our incredible facilities team for their extraordinary efforts the past week to get these spaces ready for today. This building was packed of people making this building incredible. Today, our 5th grade class joins us as we cut the ribbon to remind us not only of our mission, but of the incredible promise that both our youngest and oldest students possess as Pleasantdale Panthers. Promise that is exemplified by these students who started learning in the old building, transitioned to virtual school during the pandemic, and now join us in the new building to finish their elementary careers. They have seen so much in their elementary school years, and we are so proud of their hard work and perseverance. Let's give them a hand, 5th grade. Some directions for after the ceremony. I'd like to invite the following people to join me, cut the ribbon in front after the ceremony. Scissors are on the table for us. Ms. Watson-Harris, Ms. Allison Gevertz, Mr. Trenton Arnold, and Mr. Richard Boyd and myself will be cutting the ribbon. And that will, after Mr. Arnold's remarks, we will adjourn to the porch. I call it the porch. That's a Southern thing, I guess, for the ribbon cutting. And once the ribbon is cut, the ceremony will be officially over. And now for our Pledge of Allegiance.
Hello everyone, my name is Phineas Vigil, and today I will be reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Now, will you please stop and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You now may be seated.
Thank you. You did a great job.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Avon Harris, and today I will be reciting a poem titled School Day. I don't mean to look, but I can't help seeing a bit of sky outside the schoolhouse window. I don't mean to watch, but I can't help watching the maple branch that brushes against the pane. I don't mean to dream, but I can't help dreaming that I could be wandering under the sky, watching the leaves, watching the trees, as the wind goes by. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Genesis Romero, and I will be reciting a poem in both English and Spanish titled Pride. Orgullo, orgullosa de mi familia, orgullosa de mi lengua, orgullosa de mi cultura, orgullosa de mi raza, orgullosa de ser quien soy. Pride, proud of my family, proud of my language, proud of my culture, proud of my people, proud of being who I am. Thank you.
I'd like to also interrupt the program to present Miss Lorraine Cochran Johnson, one of our commissioners. Welcome to our program.
Good morning, Pleasantdale. Good morning, and I just want to give our students another huge round of applause. Phineas and Genesis and Avon Harris, we might be cousins. Yes, no, she said, no, we're not cousins, but I like that name, Harris. Thank you to our principal, Miss Heutel. Can we just give her a huge round of applause? Yes. I often say that one of the biggest responsibilities of a superintendent is making sure that each and every school has the most wonderful principal and staff. And so I'm so happy that as part of my tenure in DeKalb County School Districts, I was able to have Miss Heutel assigned here on the recommendation of Mr. Trenton Arnold. So just huge thanks and gratitude to them for the incredible work that they do every day to lead our school and our scholars. scholars. Again, I'm Cheryl Watson-Harris, the very proud superintendent of DeKalb County School District. I think we are a phenomenal school district serving 94,000 beautiful scholars, and we want to just give all of our scholars here and across the district just our love and our positive vibes as they start their school day. I also would love to acknowledge the Board of Education members that are with us who allow me to serve in this role. So again, a big round of applause for Miss Allison Gervertz and Miss Deirdre Pierce. Thank you. Ms. Pierce is not going to speak today, but she's quite an inspirational speaker. I want you to know that. Just a couple of notes, because I want to make sure that everyone is acknowledged, the people who designed this beautiful school, the teachers who work here, the children who learn here, the staff that prepares the food here, the custodians who keep the building clean. We are all one big and beautiful community, and I want to make sure that everyone feels a sense of gratitude and just how special it is to be in a brand new school designed for our children. So it's a very special day. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this new Pleasantdale Elementary School. And although the pandemic may have delayed the official ribbon cutting until today, I'm proud to report that we've been utilizing this beautiful school all year. So this is our formal ribbon cutting, but our children have been here learning and growing all year. And while we're all delighted to announce the opening of the new Pleasantdale Elementary School, we're also celebrating a school community that recognizes what we call the vision for the DeKalb County School graduate. That's our promise to any parent that selects the DeKalb County School District, that we're preparing our children to graduate, prepared to take on the world. And we know that that starts in elementary school. This new facility, this amazing staff, this learning community, and most important, the Pleasantdale scholars, and I see a lot of them standing here, we have them standing a long time, are the very essence of who we are and what we do to ensure student success, leading to higher education, work, and lifelong learning. And I'm proud that listen to this number, boys and girls, $28.5 million investment provides a state-of-the-art facility that boasts the latest trends in modern education construction. This is really a prototype for what an amazing school can look like. At nearly 119,000 square feet, this impressive design provides a visually appealing layout that features engaging learning environments for students to learn, for teachers to teach, and for superintendents like me to brag about. I can't wait to get this on Twitter later. I see our social media guru later over there. These contemporary facilities improve the school's physical environment and inspire vibrant learning culture. They also expand educational possibilities that provide meaningful solutions to future problems that we can't even conceive of today. Though those that will address the problems of the future, they're learning those skills, those critical thinking skills now and for today. And that's exactly how it should be for every scholar in every DeKalb County school, every day. While the new facilities are indeed something to brag about, we absolutely know and should do everything that we've committed to do as a school system. And remember that this is simply a structure. The real magic is the learning and the teaching that happens in the classroom in every space every day. So as you visit Pleasantdale today, please be reminded that despite the challenges we face in our community and in our world, we will continue to thrive, we will continue to shine, and continue to press forward so that our children and tomorrow's leaders will have everything that they need to reach their fullest potential. I am so proud again of everyone who's been involved in getting us here today, and I look forward to hearing all of the wonderful stories and successes at the Pleasantdale community moving forward. Thank you, and please enjoy our brand new beautiful school. Thank you.
All right.
I'm overwhelmed. This is an amazing day. Part of it, I think, is just being back in person with all of you, having our partners here from the government, business, having our kids in the room, the adults, the parents. I mean, it's awesome. So I'm overwhelmed with love. I'm going a little off script because I'm just sitting here thinking about sort of this building as a metaphor for this particular community. Like we're sitting here celebrating this prototype school, which I love. I love the light, airy, state-of-the-art feel of it, the happy smiles that I see when I'm in new schools, because it's just so fun to be here. But I think about being at the old Pleasantdale Elementary, which I know many of you remember as well. Before I was on the board, I spent some time there. I was an advocate for public schools, and I can remember when the community maybe wasn't as valued as it should have been, and the building wasn't in the condition that it should have been. And there were meetings where parents would say, listen, we have a lot of parents who speak Spanish. Our administrators don't speak Spanish. Our meetings aren't in Spanish. When you come to our school, you're not speaking Spanish. What are we doing here? Like, we're not reaching the people that are really the community. And it was a good question, and it got people thinking about what we need to do better to reach out and celebrate the assets that we have. We had parents that were taking their kids out of public schools to send them to Spanish language immersion schools, when we had schools where English and Spanish were already being spoken all day, like at Pleasantdale. So the district did embrace the community and did implement a dual language immersion program, which has since been expanded because it's been so successful here. The community has been, in my opinion, shown the respect that they deserve. Now we have teachers and administrators who speak Spanish. I mean, I remember seeing the video that Principal Heutel put out when she first came in Spanish, and thinking, this is amazing. We just a few years ago, this would have been unthinkable, and yet now we're immersed in a dual language program. We have a Spanish-speaking principal. We have the district supporting the efforts. We have our community partners. Commissioner Patrick sitting here, he called me a few weeks ago and said, I want to talk to the Pleasantdale community about how to develop the park next door. We want their input. We want it to be what to meet the needs of their community. That's pretty powerful for the commission chair to have this community on the radar and want the opinions and the input to guide the vision for that park. I know Lorraine Concord-Johnson, our commissioner here, has also taken steps to ensure that this community is heard. So I appreciate all the work that our staff have done, our administrators, our interim COO. Thank you so much, and thank you to the community for being patient with the progress on all of the issues and obstacles that have been in the way. I'm so glad we're now at this point that we can celebrate and be together. So thank you again, and I look forward to cutting the ribbon.
Good morning. All right, so this is one of those rare moments where I can actually switch it up a bit and say buenos días. Excelente, soy doctora Taylor, la coordinadora de idiomas mundiales in DeKalb County School. So I can feel at home here, being able to do that. Thank you so much. So good morning, everyone. Again, I'm the World Languages Coordinator, Dr. Taylor, and it is an honor to be here with you guys this morning. I won't take up too much of your time, but I do want to talk a bit about the importance of ensuring that our students continue to join or already a part of the outstanding dual language immersion program here at Pleasantdale Elementary. I am a bit biased, of course, because I'm a true advocate of world language learning and teaching. And I began my journey in high school with a fabulous Spanish teacher myself in Atlanta, who made every single day the most engaging and fascinating for me and my peers 30 years ago when I was in high school, so don't do the math. But, I had to begin that journey then. Sure, many of us take a couple of years, those couple of years that are required in high school to learn the world language. For most of the students in high school, it's 2 years required, and then 3 for honors of distinction, right? So, but only a handful of us actually get to study abroad and continue studying at higher levels toward using the language in our everyday lives. And so throughout my career, and I'm 23 years in education, throughout my career, I've been blessed to be able to do that. And so just keep that in mind as I continue with this. So in dual language immersion programs, like the one here at Pleasantdale, as the students progress year after year, learning in both English and in Spanish, they have an opportunity, and I say learning it because many of them already know it, but let me tell you, to have that teacher who is teaching them math and science in the target language, whether it's, it just enhances everything. So keep that in mind. But they have an opportunity to be immersed in a bilingual environment daily in English and in Spanish. And they're doing so at the ages when we know it's best for them to do that, to learn languages, right? To acquire a world language. I would love to, I would have given anything to be able to start or have been able to start at that age. At the age where you guys are. And I say that because, even now, I consider myself intermediate. So what happens is I still have to think very hard before about what I want to say. Whereas your students are growing up learning this language and hearing it every single day, it won't be as much of a task to do that. It comes naturally when they start this early. So it's wonderful, beautiful opportunities here. And so I would have given anything, like I said, to have had that opportunity for my journey to have begun that way. And your students do have that, so that's awesome. Research shows that students who move up the ranks in DLI programs like this one, beginning in kindergarten and first grade, they become more confident in their learning over time. They are critical thinkers. They are community helpers, which means for me, because I was a quiet mouse, believe it or not, we become community helpers. You start to reach out to those who you see needing help in public. And it does a lot to you. It makes your heart bigger just to be able to help others. And they ultimately work in areas that allow them to use their bilingual skills with ease while becoming more culturally diverse. So as they grow up and find jobs, they understand how to communicate with people from all walks of life, and they are fearless while doing so. So think of the many employment opportunities these students will have as they remain part of the DLI programs here in our district, right? They'll enjoy learning Spanish daily in elementary school through 8th grade, right? And then they'll be speaking it more and more as they grow older. Okay, we had a meeting at a neighboring school recently where an 8th grader from the first DLI class 9 years ago returned to speak. So think about it. That student started in kindergarten, will go into 9th grade next year. So this was not planned. Mom completely put him on the spot. It's French English immersion school. And he did so completely in French, describing his journey as a dual language learner from kindergarten through 8th grade, and to show new families living proof that he and his peers benefited from sticking with this program, or this type of program. So imagine how far he'll go with the confidence that he has gained once he begins high school next year. So once your students reach high school, they will have already surpassed the requirements for high school world language graduation credit. Let me say that again. 9th grade, they will have already surpassed the requirements for high school world language graduation credit, okay? They will still be given opportunities to continue learning the language at higher levels at the high school prior to graduation, and either college or the job market will await them. all right, where they will be most appreciated for being bilingual in their community. So as we prepare to renew Pleasantdale Elementary School by offering engaging and rigorous learning opportunities for your students, consider having the students become a part of this program because it is phenomenal. Thank you again for having me, and I look forward to visiting and sharing more with your families as we expand in the coming years, expand this program. So thank you.
Let's give these young people another round of applause as they do a wonderful job. So my name is Trenton Arnold. I'm the regional superintendent for Region 2, and I'm here today to bring you closing before we go outside and formalize the ribbon cutting ceremony. And so I wanted to kind of come back around and loop back around because some of the things that Superintendent Watson Harris said are very important, and I want to really speak to the young people about this because she said some things that were directed towards you. And so that's kind of how I want to close and talk a little bit to y'all and to talk about why we're here today. So what we're here today is to not I'm not here to end a process, but really to formalize the beginning of a process. We're here to cut the ribbon to celebrate this new building. But Ms. Watson Harris pointed out at the end, this is a building. It's what happens inside this building that makes it a school. And what makes it a school? It's the teaching and learning that occurs every day. It's the care and compassion that happens from all the adults that are around you. It's the love of seeing you succeed and go as far as you want to and graduate and keep going as far as you want to that makes it a school. And so that's what I want to make sure that in closing that we reiterate. We are here for you and here to celebrate you. It's not just that we're celebrating a building because it's a building. It's made of brick, mortar, steel, glass, plastic, carpet, all those pieces. But it's what's inside that makes it a school and what you do every day. It's a promise that was made to you. As Gevertz pointed out, I've been with the region for a long time. I remember the old building. I know that some of y'all do as well. And it was time to build a new building for this community and give you what you deserved. so that you can continue doing what you do and continue to make it a school. And the reason why it's a school, young people, is because you have adults all around you that care for you and love you. You have teachers, principals, assistant principals, custodian, food nutrition workers. You have superintendents, board members, chief operating officers, commissioners, coordinators, all come to this celebration, not because we're just cutting a ribbon, but because we're here for you. And that's what I want to make sure in closing that I say to you. This is your day, because this is your building, and we work for you. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. Thank you for letting me work for you, and thank you for letting me cut the ribbon. Let's go cut a ribbon.
Thank you, everybody. At this time, I will hand scissors to those people cutting the ribbon. I'm sure many of you saw it when you walked in. And if you will just exit out these glass doors right here, we'll just kind of form a little group around the ribbon. Thank you. Bienvenidos, me llamo Amy Heutel y yo soy la directora de Pleasantdale Elementary. Hoy estaba nuestra ceremonia de cortar y abrir el edificio nuevo. El edificio abrió en 2020, pero ahora estamos celebrando nuestro edificio nuevo con nuestra comunidad. Tenemos muchas personas en la comunidad para celebrar con nosotros, inclusive de los niños en quinto grado que están graduando. Entonces tengo mucho orgullo de la escuela y gracias por venir.
We are here at the Pleasantdale Elementary School, the new Pleasantdale Elementary School with the Pleasantdale Panthers and our new principal, Miss Amy Heutel. We're here for the official ribbon cutting of this top state-of-the-art building. And what we're celebrating is not only this beautiful construction and just the wonderful opportunities, world-class opportunities for our students here, but we're celebrating the learning that is taking place, the amazing learning that's taking place in each and every classroom. And we're so excited, we're so grateful to our community stakeholders that continue to invest in DeKalb County School District, because this is where your money is going. Your money is planting seeds for the brilliance and the beautiful scholars that we have here in DeKalb, and we're grateful. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for all the great learning and the great scholars that are gonna walk through these halls. Thank you.
So we're so excited to be here today, Pleasantdale Elementary School, and celebrate the opening of this brand new building. But it's more than just about the building, it's about the teaching and learning that occurs here every single day. Pleasantdale Elementary School staff is one of the best staffs that we have in the entire district. I know that they give their dedication, their all, every single day to these young people, and we're proud of what they do, and we're proud to be able to provide this building to them and celebrate this day, because it's one that's been much deserved, and we're happy to have this ribbon cutting ceremony and continue to celebrate the successes of Pleasantdale and all of our schools in DeKalb County School District.
I'm Allison Gemertz. I'm proud to be here today at the new Pleasantdale Elementary School. This building is sort of a metaphor for what has evolved with Pleasantdale. In their old building, it was really not in good shape. It needed attention, or it needed a new building. Similar with the needs of the Spanish-speaking community, that community wasn't really getting its needs met, and over the years they've advocated, and now there's a dual language immersion program that has expanded. It's really strong, it's attracting parents, kids from all over the county to come to this program, which we should have a dual language program here because we have English and Spanish speakers here anyway. So it's really exciting. It's been a great morning, and we're very excited about our community and our partners here at Pleasantdale Elementary.
Hi, I am Commissioner Lorraine Cochran Johnson, and I'm standing here this morning in front of Pleasantdale Elementary School. I could not be more proud. This is a $28 million investment in our children. It's state of the art, and I was really overwhelmed not only with the participation of the children, but the bilingual programs, and most importantly, to see the presence of so many parents this morning. Because when you have parents that are present, it changes the whole trajectory of education. Parental engagement is so important. So when we have a new school, it gives you that enthusiasm, and it also shows people where our tax dollars go, because education is critical to our future. I think Nelson Mandela said it best. Education is the most powerful tool that can be used to change the world. So with this school, we are empowering our children and we're giving them the tools they need to be successful. So I'm proud to just be present.
Hi, I am Dr. Donald, again, the assistant principal here at Pleasantdale. We want to thank everyone for coming out for this very special day today. Pleasantdale has been in this community forever, and now we have a state-of-the-art building for our state-of-the-art students and our state-of-the-art community. So we thank you so much. We love our new principal, Principal Heutel, and we love our staff. So thank you for all of your support, and we hope that it is a continued partnership. Have a great day, and thank you. Bye.